So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully my mic is on. Yes, it's on. So, today we're going to be covering Ketu in the third house of your Dashamsha chart, okay, which is a divisional chart related to your obligation to society, related to your karma, okay, how the karma are being executed out in the world. So, it's a very strong, integrate part of the Vedic astrological system. And if you do not know, if you have this particular Ketu, what sign it's in, along with all your astrological details, check out the links here, KRSastrology.com, where you'll find my books, reports, consultations on the shop section, along with my academy, Maka Vedic Astrology Academy, where you'll find all my courses, vlogs, and my upcoming courses there soon. So, Ketu in the third house. See, third house in the natural birth chart represents communications, writing, siblings, neighbors. Okay. It represents quick travels. In Dasamsha, we changed that scheme a little bit. Instead of siblings, the third house will show co-workers that are like your siblings. Neighbors will show people who are next to your cubicle, next to your office. And of course, travel is going to be connected, related to work, related to the karma you're performing. And then third house is also courage. Third house is, your valor. So Ketu is here, right? South node of the moon. So first thing you will see is that most definitely you will have fights and arguments with your coworkers, with people around you, especially due to the fact one of the coworkers, especially again I'm saying coworkers, but people right around your cubicle or office will have some form of OCD or phobia, for which they will annoy you about something. Maybe let's say you eat your banana and you leave the stem or the banana peel right on the desk until later on you throw it. That ticks them off because they've got this OCD with these banana peels. And then they keep bugging you, hey, can you throw this? And you're like, why do you care if I'm going to throw my banana peel in this trash? I'll throw it when I want to. So, based on that, you will have these bouts of fights. But the thing is, this is the chart of a person who will show absolute courage. They will be competitive, extreme competitiveness. Like, especially when it comes to communication, this person would be very quiet. But if you provoke this person, they will go off on you. It's kind of like a ticking time bomb. The other thing is that you will have to, or not you will have to, you will, at one point in your work life, will be humiliated by a coworker, degraded by a coworker. Whether it's your wrongdoing or their wrongdoing, that's a different thing. But you're going to deal with that. And by dealing with that, naturally, Ketu, which is a planet that also represents moksha, right? It represents moksha, it represents introvertedness, it represents the last. If Rahu is the first, Ketu would be the last. It shows that naturally a person will become humbled by coworkers. This person will realize that my valor, my victory, does not mean anything in workspace if everybody is failing. Everybody needs to win along with me in order for things to manifest. Kind of like uh, John Nash's theory, governing dynamics. It's what the best for them and the team. And especially you will see there will be, depending on the sign though, which we can cover, which we will cover later on, there will be breaks in travels. And it'll be sudden breaks in travels, meaning you're all set to go. You're supposed to go to this particular place for your work. And there's nothing that you've heard that, you're not supposed to go. But while you're driving to that place, you can get a call or text. Say, don't go there. It's not happening. You don't need to go here. We're no longer doing this. So you will see, it's not like every single time, but you will see these breaks happen in travel. And this is a very, very strong axis of constantly learning through mistakes at work. But also this becomes a position of a very refined individual, especially by the time they hit their mid-30s. The mistakes that they will make in their workspace will eventually make them the person with wisdom. They become excellent mentors at work because of this Ketu. But of course, you would have to deal with those particular peccadillos of Ketu that it brings. And you will also see that, especially when it comes to like communicating, writing, you will write very short replies to people. That will also, because again, Ketu is an outcast planet. It does not understand the intricacies of working in a corporate environment. So if somebody gave you something, you're like, okay, I sent it. It's there. While somebody with the corporate manner will say, hi, yes, I finished that project. I left it on your desk. It is there. Yeah, I'm really sorry. It took a long time, but hey, we finished it. After all, they're adding these subtext to make the reader feel more comfortable, where this person is going to be very short and straightforward. But you will see that this person, they will become excellent communicator. They will do access of communication. Okay. If somehow Ketu is receiving the aspect of Mars and Jupiter both, then this person will talk far more than they're supposed to. If Mercury is there with Ketu, they're not going to be talking. The Jiva has to look, and the energy and the Jiva has to go into Ketu by aspect of or conjunction, and this is where now Ketu will speak. And you will see a lot of times this person has unfinished karmas related to co-workers. You will see that they're going to have to serve the co-workers. Because sometimes you will go into office situations where you'll have a boss and a manager, but then you're like, why am I being ordered around by this co-workers? Why am I doing this work for this individual? But you just kind of have to, because you're new at the company and you have a job, you're getting paid. So they're going to be serving their co-workers. Okay. So guys, this was my analysis of Ketu in the third house of your Dashamsha. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you don't know where your Ketu is placed, along with all your astrological details, reports, constellations, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.